I was saved in 1965 on a Sunday morning. Isabel Thomas stood up. She was a real faithful member of the Church of God at that time. And I had married Joanna Walston. Her mother was a faithful member of this church for years, and she prayed for me regularly. And on this one Sunday morning, Isabel stood up to testify. And when she did, she got saying how real her salvation was. And it kind of aggravated me, but I put up with it. And finally I got to the point, I said, I really wish that woman would sit down and hush up, but she didn't. She got louder and louder and louder, and the louder she got, the more the Spirit of God began to deal with me about getting saved. So finally I give in, and I said, I made a deal with the Lord. I never will forget it. I said, Lord, if you'll save me, I'll live for you. And that was in December of 1965. I don't remember the date, but I know it was in December. And I've been trying my best to live for the Lord ever since. I believe in living right. I don't believe in making a mockery of the church or of the Lord. I believe you're supposed to live right if you get saved. And I've found that to be true. Last Sunday, the preacher preached. He preached on peace and joy that comes from salvation. And I'm a witness to that. I found out that that's 100% pure truth. That if you live for God, you'll find a peace that the world don't have it and the world can't take it away. And there's a joy for living for the Lord. I enjoy every day. Not one day of my life that I don't enjoy. I enjoy getting up. I enjoy going through the day no matter what's happening, because I know the Lord is with me. And one day, I'm really looking forward. I used to hear the old timers say that they were looking forward to the end of Christianity. And I know what they're talking about, because I'm getting close to it. And I'm looking for that day, that night, whatever, when I go home to meet a lot of friends that I've made, a lot of good Christian people. I'm thankful for the church. The church has been good to me, and I've tried my best to be good to the church. And I'm quite sure I've done a pretty good job. But the end is what I'm looking for, and I don't think that's far down the road. Pray for me that I'll be faithful. I want to be a witness for the Lord the rest of the time that I have. I want to tell people that He's a friend that sticks closer than a brother. That He can give you joy, and He can give you peace. And I praise His great name. Thanks for letting me testify about His goodness.